Championship is back on Tuesday, this time with 8 fixtures. Last week, I only got 2 right out of the 12 games. This week, I'm looking to beat that. Let's get into my Championship predictions. We're starting it off with Sheffield United versus Rotherham, and oh my word, football won this weekend. Sheffield United picked up a 5-2 win versus Burnley. That is ridiculous. They went in at half-time, 2-1 down after Burnley picked up a goal right on the brink of half-time, and somehow they managed to get a 5-2 win. Pure carnage. I'm sat there in a coffee shop in Watford, not Clematory. I was charging my phone and I didn't actually buy anything. I just blagged them and said that the empty plate was mine. It wasn't. Well, I mean, if you look at the size of me, they probably did think, yeah, he's got an empty plate. That must be his. But no. I'm sat in a coffee shop and the scores just kept rolling in. Like, what on earth was going on? It's pure carnage. I started thinking I'm doing a Stevie Wonder going blind or something. How on earth was I seeing that? Cracking win. Enough talking. Sheffield United 2, Rotherham 0. QPR versus Huddersfield. Now, QPR were on some good form. They seem to always do well at the start of the season. They've fallen off a little bit and they lost at the weekend to struggling West Brom. That is some result for West Brom. Oh my word. I think Huddersfield won, didn't they? I'm going to have to check this. Did Huddersfield win? Very fast. They lost 1-0 to Blackburn Rovers. I don't know why I thought they won. I'm clearly just having some sort of fart. QPR have got to win this. They've got to. Huddersfield are not in a great state. I was speaking to a Huddersfield fan the other day, and like it was players leaving. Obviously, Carlos Corberán apparently had a fallout before the playoff final, and I've heard that Huddersfield and Nottingham Forest are owned by the same people. Apparently, there might have been a bit of fixing going on for the playoff final. I don't know. That's just what I've heard. But I'm going to go with QPR to get a win here. I'm going to go 1-0. Cardiff versus Hull. Now, Cardiff obviously winning away to Sunderland at the weekend. Sunderland aren't looking great, but we're not talking about them. Hull as well, they could do with a couple of results. I'm going to go with Cardiff to get back-to-back wins. And I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. Stoke versus Luton. Now, Luton, their manager is currently being linked away, actually. He's been linked to the Southampton job. Fingers crossed you don't get that. I quite like Southampton and their manager, fuck me. Sorry, I should probably behave, but literally, the geezer makes me want to bloody kill myself. If I have to do Luton away again, I'll end up saying hi to Princess Diana, if you get my drift, because I can't do it. That geezer winds me up so fucking much. So he's just such a momenter. I can't stand him. And for that reason, I don't give a shit if Stoke are on poor form or whatever. I'm going to back a Stoke win. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Stoke. Oh, the big game now. Coventry City versus Wigan Athletic. Coventry, my team. Picks up a win at the weekend. 1-0 away to Watford. The matchday vlog is out on the channel if you want to go and give it a watch. What a win that was. Victor Gyökeres picking up the only goal. Jamie Allen, 2 goal contributions in 2 games. Jack Burrows made his full debut for us from the under-23s. And the geezer, you might want to check his bloodstream because he was like fucking Roberto Carlos. Wigan, though, are good away from home. But at the weekend, they played Swansea. I think away from home, they were 2-0 up and bottled it to all draw. So the thing is with Wigan as well, they seem to only score from set pieces. Open play, they just can't do that. Now, don't get me wrong, they have got some decent players in there. They obviously, they've got Charlie Wyke in there, and they have got a few good players in there, but not to sound like an arse, but we've got to win this. Are you taking a piss? If we go and do 1-0 against Blackburn, 1-0 away to Watford, they are ridiculous results. You've got to back it up here, do the business. I'm going to go for it. It's going to be scrappy. Someone took a 5 or 0-0 at half-time. Wigan always score away, but people are saying the same about Bristol. They always scored. When we played Bristol City, they scored in every single game before that till we kept a clean sheet against them. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 Coventry win. Next up is St Andrews, Birmingham versus Swansea. Now, Swansea showed some heart to get back into it, so I'm not going to dilly-dally here. Swansea are a good team. I like their manager a lot. They've got Joel Perreault, Michael Obafemi. They've got good players in that team. Not sure what the current injury status is in the squad because everyone's got fucking injuries at the moment. We are more riddled than a Wuhan fish market. But I'm going to go with a 3-2 Swansea win. Next up, Blackpool versus Middlesbrough, who are struggling. They got a point this weekend, but I think that's the game to turn it against Bristol City. At Blackpool, I've raved about their fans a lot. If you want to see the match day vlog when Coventry played Blackpool at home and we lost 2-1, that is currently out on the channel as well. But I'm going to go for a, you know what? 2-1 win to Blackpool. Now at Vicarage Road, the 8 o'clock kickoff. Watford versus Reading, the final game here. Ooh, tough one. This pulled into his side, travel to Vicarage Road. Now, obviously, Reading struggling. They started, well, I'd say struggling. They're still in a cracking position considering everyone had them to go down at the start because it weren't looking right for them. They have got a few good players in there. Tom Ince, well, absolute player. Paul Ince brings in his son, elite shithouse on a free from Stoke, and he's been a player, an absolute player. But Watford have obviously got talent in there. Let's not take the piss. They've got, although the weekend in our game, Ismail Assar, he lacks end products. He's fucking rapido. He's absolutely rapido. He'll knock it past you and go for it, but that final ball getting in the middle or anything, and in front of goal, they were absolutely poor. William Trusekong, he didn't look at the races, so I like the other centre-back. What's his name like? Sincerali or something like that? I can't remember. I think he's Greek, ain't he? I don't know. But they have got good players in there. And Watford obviously got to be favourites here. They need to bounce back. They're on a decent string of games. I like their manager as well. Obviously very experienced. I'm going to go for a, you know what? This might seem dodgy. I'm going to go for a 4-0 Watford win. Subscribe. Goodbye.